to talk about something sad. I'm not gonna be in here long because I don't like sad videos. But this was a requested video. I tried to avoid it, but I can't. Everything is not a laughing matter, so I have to report the bad as well as the good. Come on in and have a seat. Let's talk for about 10 minutes about the situation, and I want your input and I want advice about what can we do in matters like this as a people. And it don't matter what color you are. This is a people problem. I know a lot of folks want to believe it ain't my problem. My kid is good. It's everybody's problem. How y'all doing? Hey, Cynthia. Um, Brinley. Brinley? Is that your name? I'm sorry. Hey, Fitzwell. Hey, Red. Latasha. Happy Friday. We're talking about a sad matter. I know y'all waiting for me to make y'all laugh. I'll do that later. But we're talking about the twins from Georgia that they found unalived in the mountains. Naazir and Qaadir, 19-year-old, handsome, 19-year-old, handsome young men. It looked like they had the whole world in their hand. I'm for sure they were popular. They really good looking. I'm for sure they had girls liking them. I'm for sure they had guy friends. They had a whole future in their hand. And from what the family states, they were inseparable. They never even had a fist fight. It's twins like that. It's I know twins is my age. They still dress alike. It's like they have the same heartbeat. But no, they want us to believe that these twins who was headed on vacation to see their friends in Boston decided, I don't want to go see my friends. I'm about to go ahead up in the mountains. And my brother don't know. I'm finna Cain do what Cain and Abel did. I'm finna go on and delete my brother. And then I'm gonna delete myself because I just don't like life no more. They leave home happy, headed on vacation, and they ended up deleted in the mountains. And the aunties, which they had twin aunties, stated that they never heard of these mountains. They don't know nothing about these mountains. But I want to say this to family members: we don't know what our kids know. So when families say that, I'm like, you don't really know what they know. Because a lot of young folks ain't gonna tell us what they know. They may have been in the mountains before. We don't know that. However, I don't believe that they deleted themselves, and I don't believe that they left that airport or did they ever make it to the airport to just head out to the mountains when they had a flight. I don't believe that because I used to be 19. Think about when you was 19. You excited. You about to go fly out to hang with your friends. You ready to party. The last thing on your mind is booking a trip and then waking up saying, you know what, I don't want to go. I'm just going to just delete me and him. No, not happening. And what makes me mad when it comes to brown folks, you know what the police do. They always want to say we suicidal. Black folks ain't quick to do that. Can I be real for a minute? We not quick to leave here. Mm-mm. We will endure the worst of the worst and still hold on. We will have our children and struggle on the system and the projects, and we won't delete ourselves. So, what can these young men have been going through so bad that they don't want to be here no more? Now, I know the suicide rate is high. I can't say certain words with young folks because they can't take the pressures that we went through, people. These young folks can't go through what we went through. I mean, the smallest little thing, they ready to leave here. But I'm not giving the police a pass. I am sick and tired of them. When they hear about our folks, it's instantly a write off. So what? They don't do no further investigation. They did it. Now, if I was the mom, I want to see the residue on my son's hands where he pulled a pop out, which that still ain't gonna satisfy me. Let me tell you why. Just say if somebody grab you, somebody got a pop out on you against your will. Do you know how easy it is for someone with a pawpaw or several someone, make one of the twins put a pawpaw on his hand and pawpaw his brother because they scared, they terrified. And then they pawpaw him or make him do it himself, that still won't satisfy me. I need camera footage. I need GPSs. I need autopsies. I want to know every single detail from when they left their home until they end up in the mountains. We have cameras up and down every street. I want no track what happened to them boys because it could be residue on his hand. They could have made him do it. So I'm not buying that either. If two young 19-year-olds haven't had no issues, there's no reason for them to be up in the mountains gone. Now, if the mama said, well, they was facing relationship problems, one was mad that the other one ended up on the team and he didn't get on the team, I would be like, Cain and Abel. But no, that's not the case with these young men. They were happy brothers on their way to vacation with their friends. I can't even see them booking a flight to their friends. If that's the case, I can see them going out of town. And if a brother was mad at his other brother, they come up missing out of town. Their tickets were still in their back pockets. Do that make any logical sense? And brothers and sisters fight all the time. But they, from what I understand, they never even had a fist fight. They were so close. I cannot see this happening. But see, they did the same thing with Twitch. Do it suicide. Didn't do no investigation. And come to find out, it's coming out slowly but surely that his old Karen ass wife had more to do with the shit, which I knew from day one that man didn't wake up. That's another thing. He was just on vacation with his wife. They were just celebrating the anniversary. They were just on a talk show talking about having another baby. And then he just woke up and said, you know what? I just don't like life no more. I don't want no more kids. I don't like her. I don't like my career. I'm just going to go on and just end it. And they said, oh, it's I. Ain't like, just shut the case. Boom. They shut Twitch case before the ink was dry on the paper. You know why? Because they don't care about us. So when y'all be running around here when people say Black Lives Matter and y'all get defensive, all lives matter. No, it hell it don't. Because if all lives matter, brown folks wouldn't go through the stuff they go through. And I don't know who just so crazy enough to say white lives matter too, like we don't already know that. Y'all get so defensive when we try to take up for us because we've been put down so long, dogged out in slavery, deleted all the time. And just because we hold up the black fist and say, hey, we matter too. No, all lives matter. Man, come on, man. If all lives matter, we wouldn't be sitting here talking about them two young men deleted themselves in less than a week with no investigation. Let that been Peter and Tommy. Oh, it'd be national news. They had an FBI up in the mountains looking at little bitty pebbles and seeing some blood specks on it. No. With ours, there ain't nobody. Just some more black folks gone alone. And I don't know what y'all remember from history. A male brown child don't mean nothing to society. A male brown child is less than a dog to society. This is why I get mad at my black sisters, my brown sisters, because you all join in on the bandwagon of dogging brown men. All because they ain't laying the pipe no more. The black man has no chance in this world unless they fight tooth and nails. And y'all jump right on the bandwagon. Black men is and black men are exactly what society wants you to do. Because you mad because you made bad choices with your life. With a brother who mama couldn't teach him nothing because she was a single mama. And you decide to have a baby by somebody that don't know what a man or father is. And now you're mad at every black man walking around here. They got the police mad at them, the government, they got Karen chasing them, they got the baby mama, the jobs, they got the weight of the world on their neck. And y'all always say, you always dogging black women. Because damn it, who gonna have the black men back? I came from a black man. I'm a product of James Mayberry, my daddy. And I'm gonna rep my daddy as best as I can every time I can. My father was a king. I don't know who had y'all, made y'all, or laid down with y'all, but I didn't experience that. Have I had some bad people in my life? Yes, I had some bad men in my life. I had some bad female friends in my life. I had some bad bosses in my life, teachers, people come in every color, good and bad. But I'm not going to carry that weight on my shoulder every day talking about how bad somebody is. I give people the benefit of the doubt. Okay, he was bad, and I go a good one. I'm not going to degrade my brothers because of a situation I encountered. That don't mean the brother across the street just like my baby daddy. But see, that's what y'all do, and I hate these podcasters who get these podcasts and they man hating on brown men. Brown men is such in danger as well as brown women. But brown men, y'all can't be caught walking by yourself. Let me tell you, when I lived in Birmingham, Alabama, my son Gino used to always want to go to the store by himself. And I said, son, this is the South, baby. You can't go walking nowhere. We lived in Vestavia Hills. Vestavia Hills was a high-end white area with money. Every time they would see us over there, even the black officers, we would get stopped and questioned. What y'all doing over here? Racial profiling like it ain't shit. So one day he came home. He said, Mama, a pickup truck was following me. I said, don't you walk down the street no more by yourself. And let me tell you, I got two stories. Let me tell you. One night I was laying in bed. My husband was home off the road. And I seen these police licenses flying past the window. And I'm like, that ain't normal. So I go get up and I look in the room. My son ain't in there. My heart drops to my feet. I said, Amir, the police everywhere and Gino not in the house. So he's putting on his stuff. I done ran outside of my gown. I look down the hill. I see lights everywhere. I'm like, oh my God, I hope this ain't my baby. My son is sitting on the grass and he's shaking like Don Knotts. And he have about 20 guns on him. He down there by the pool. And he got like 20 guns on him. And he was scared to move and they yelling, lay down on your fucking face. And I mean, yeah. So my husband's military. He came down there. He got to calling rank and saying some stuff, and the officers got to talking to him, and they put the guns up, and he said he's gonna sue the whole precinct. And he's like, "This is my son. What is wrong with that?" So he protected him. He got in front of him. They said they got a call, a black man walking around cars. Now we live out there, walking around cars with a pawpaw in his hand. You know what the pawpaw was? A phone. They almost killed my son. My son at the time was 18. Because he had a phone sitting on the grass talking to his girlfriend in Michigan. Now he could have deleted my son. But once you say a black man got anything in his hand, he can have a lollipop. They ready to kill. Then they got to apologize. Son, don't ever do that. And my husband said, don't ever do what? Go outside and sit on the grass on the telephone? I mean, what did he do? Well, we got the call. So it takes 30 of y'all to come because you got a suspicious call that a black man was walking. Trayvon Martin. You see what happened to Trayvon Martin? Walking down the street eating some Skittles, drinking a juice, talking to his girlfriend. He's gone. George Floyd. Just say he did have a fake 20. Should he be dead for a fake 20? That's a misdemeanor. This car's going the wrong way. That is a misdemeanor. So I'm not justifying this mess they do. I'm not justifying. I know as a black woman, it's dangerous for me. I was coming home one day in Birmingham. We call it over the hill. Alabama, the city, is over down the hill from Vestavia. So you got to go over the hill, like over the mountain.
I'm coming from downtown Birmingham. My husband's always be on the road. He come every 2 weeks. I didn't know much about the city, so he used to tell me areas Nina don't go in. I'm driving a nice BMW, living in Vestavia, so I'm like, I ain't worried about that. I'm riding home, and I'm a cautious driver because I used to drive buses, so I'm always looking in my mirrors. Y'all make that a habit. I can see if somebody about to hit me in the butt and everything because I always watch my mirrors. And when I'm at the light, I'm always looking around my car. Stay off them phones and pay attention to your surroundings. So I'm at the light. I look back and I notice three Hispanic guys in a pickup truck behind me. Instantly, my radar go up. Instantly. They ain't bothering me yet. But just in case, and I have my kids always get to call me when I'm on the damn phone. I have my peacemaker in my purse. My husband made sure I had my registered peacemaker everywhere I went. So I got it right there. Let me tell you about your girl. I'm riding. Next thing you know, I'm going over the hill. They right behind me. Then I went down the sideway. I shouldn't have done that. I should have been thinking. I should have got off on the expressway and stayed in the city part. I went down the back way to my house, right? They behind me. They cut off their lights on their car. I called my husband. I said, it's three guys following me in a pickup. He said, do you got your pawpaw? Yeah. He said, take it out. Put it on your lap. Take it off safety. So I'm riding. He said, get off the phone with me and call the police. I don't know what you stay on the phone. He said, call the police. I calls the police. I'm telling the police, and I start slowing down. They slow down. So the police asked me what road I was on. I'm telling them where I'm at. They was like, keep going till you see some lights. Do not stop. Do not go to your house. So I turn into where I live, in the community where I live, and they right behind me. So I hurry up, peel off. Hurry, peel off. They try to hurry, peel off. I parked, and they went past me. Guess what I did? I got pissed because I know my baby girl be out there, her friends, and these three Hispanic guys following me. So all I was thinking about, y'all trying to kidnap me? So what if this was my little girl or my daughter visiting from wherever? I got mad. So guess what my retarded butt did? I got behind them. Now I'm following their ass. I got my gun, my papa hanging out the window. I'm blowing the horn. I'm right up on their ass. And I'm like, y'all looking for me? They was looking back like, this woman crazy. And I got my papa. I'm showing them. And the police like, Miss Mayberry, stop pursuing. No, I'm George Zimmerman. I'm George Zimmerman today. And I chased them all the way back to the expressway. I was about to let they ass have it. Oh, you want to play with me? You didn't met Freaky Jason today. Okay, I'm tired of that shit. Nah, I ain't spooked. Your ass about to be spooked. You ain't looking for me no more. I'm looking for your ass. They didn't come back over there. They didn't have no plate on their car. The police, I don't know if they ever found them. They never told me they found them. But they said, whatever you did, you scared the shit out of them. Yeah, if they come over here again, I'm letting them have. You go pick their ass up off the streets. Now, you ain't looking for me. I'm looking for your ass now. Because they would have took me. And I would have been gone. You better show people that you got some cray-cray in you. Don't ever leave where you are safe. See, this is what I think what happened to them twins. I think somebody forcefully made them leave where they were. I don't know if it was an Uber driver. I don't know if somebody said, hey, you haven't heard of the mountains? But it was somebody that tricked them or forced them. I don't care if somebody got a pawpaw on you and say, get in the car. You look at them and say, hell no. If you gonna pawpaw me, everybody out here finna see this. If it's my day to go, I'm finna go right here so everybody know your ass did it. Do not leave where you are to go get in the car because you're afraid. I have my kids because once they take you away, you're done. You're done. You finna kill me and mine right here in front of everybody on the sidewalk. And if you meet they crazy, 9 times out of 10 they gonna leave you alone. When they say get in the car, nah, you grab some, I don't care if it's a lipstick, like, nah, MF, you get in the damn car. Do you know what kind of day I'm having today? One of us finna die today. Is it gonna be you or me? You better start acting crazy. I ain't being funny. Meet their crazy. Some people be bluffing. They love to see fear. Even men that crepe women. If you just give in. I'm trying to tell y'all how to survive. If a man come in your house or your hotel room or whatever, most men that take women bodies, they love the fear. They gets off from the fear, you begging. So the more you cry, please, please, the more they gonna do you in. You gotta do something like this. Take off your clothes. I've been waiting on you. You so cute. You gotta play along with that game. I know it's gonna be hard to do. Then they start being like, you're not playing right. What you waiting on, daddy? Ain't this what you want? And play crazy. I don't care if you got to start slobbing and scratching, just acting crazy. I'm telling you. Y'all think I'm being funny. I'm being dead ass. Me, they're crazy. Oh, you a crapist? I am too. You're my second victim today. They be like, what? Yeah. I'm crazy too. I bet they leave your ass alone. Be like, oh, hell no, she is nuts. She worse than me. I'm telling you, make them drop their pants down. Come here, Pappy. Come here, Poppy. Come here, Papa Mucho. Let me taste on it and rip it off like you a pit bull. Rip the shit off. You better fight to live. I know I'm sounding like I'm playing, but I am dead ass serious. I learned this. And my kid's dad, I see him do this and it worked. My son was about to fight this older dude. The dude put a pawpaw out on my son. My son came home, daddy, the man around the corner put a pawpaw. So he's like, oh, okay. And they daddy love to fight. He like 50-0 in prison. So he's like, oh, okay. So the little dude, oh, I like to fight big. And he took his shirt off, and that's about to square up. I'm like, Gene is about to kill this boy. So another dude put out a pawpaw at my son. I steps in front of it. I could have been gone. I was like, you don't want to do this, son. Your mama do not want to come see you in the penitentiary or bury you, and I don't want to bury my son. But before I let you kill mine, you got to kill me first. And he's standing there shaking. I said, so if you ready to kill me, you go ahead. But you ain't going to kill mine, and I'm standing out here. So they run and start pawpawing in the air. You know what my kid's daddy did? This Negro came home. I called the police. He was like, no, don't call the police. I said, no, I'm calling the police because you about to do something. He came on and put on all black. He knew where they lived. Do you know he terrorized these boys for at least 2 weeks till the police caught him? Every day they came outside, he pulled up and he jumped out the car with bats, sticks. They was begging the detective to stop him. Then we down at the detective unit pressing charges because they had one of them, right? So I called him. I said, gee, they got the main dude that you was about to fight. He said, where they at? I said, they at the police department downtown. We upstairs at the detective unit. He said, okay, I'll be right there. So I'm like, oh, shit. We sitting there, me and my daughter. Here come Gene and my son. Mr. Williams. They trying to stop him. He said, no, I'm finna go back to the penitentiary today. I'm finna kill him right in front of y'all. The dude was so scared, he ran in the back where the detectives were, behind the detectives. He had his daddy calling me to apologize. He met they crazy. You see what I'm saying? Oh, you was tough. You was pulling pawpaws on people's kids. And then when his daddy showed you he was freaky Jason, your ass got scared. Some people just be calling your bluff. Meet they damn crazy. I feel bad for them boys because somebody didn't tell them what I'm telling y'all. Do not leave where you are because somebody forcing you. Or trickery. Be like, I don't know you. I don't want to see no damn mountains. See, sometimes you can cater your kids too much and you spoil them so they think everybody's my friend. No, they mama supposed to told them, y'all black chocolate boys. You got to be very mindful when you're out here. You a chocolate boy. You can't just be out here willy-nilly thinking you just like
Well, because it seemed like they had a lot of white friends. They seemed like they were very proper, well-spoken kids, probably from a decent area. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes When you raise your kids like that and they around money, they start to think they're part of that community and they're not. Just like that woman who went to the adult sleeping party. I don't know if y'all heard about her. It was a all woman sleeping party, and she was the only black girl. And guess who died that night? The black girl. They said she got drunk and fell over the balcony. None of the white women died. And the husband said, "My wife don't even drink." But the black girl, she died. You know how? Because they tricked her. We're your friends. Are you coming to me and Becky's party? And the whole time they was setting her up. Don't let these people fool you. They don't like you like that. Especially if you got some a little authority over them. You make a little bit more money than them. Your house a little bigger than theirs. They don't like you. So keep your minds open. Stay prayed up. Keep your crazy in your purse, your peacemaker. And if you ever see somebody following you, meet they crazy. Get out your car, be like, "You looking for me, mother?" I mean, just start acting a fool. I get out and just start crip walking and yeah, got some action. They'd be like, "She just scared of me." Hell no, I ain't scared of you. I ain't ready to die, but damn it, I will fight. I will fight. Somebody's gonna come up missing or hurt. It may be me, but it might be your ass. I would take that bike over there and throw it at your head. Everything is a weapon. You hear me? Everything is a weapon. A brick, a stick, anything. A damn ink pen. Somebody gonna come up hurt. The little girl right here in Grand Rapids, she was at the bus stop, y'all. This was I think last month. She was 12 years old at the bus stop by my old apartment I used to live at. This little girl hit the news. Let me tell you why she hit the news. She hit the news because this is another thing parents stop doing. Get your lazy asses up every morning. This I used to be this kind of mama. Get your kids ready for school. Make sure you know what they have on. Pray over your kids, and if you have time, cook for them. Don't take your eyes off your children until either they bus pull up or they enter that school. Half you lazy parents, y'all get up and let these kids get up, get dressed by themselves, and walk to the bus by themselves. This is what happened to the little girl. The mama got up, I guess, to wake her up and went back to sleep. So the little girl got up and got dressed, went outside. The mama in there sleep. Your baby outside, it's barely light outside at the bus stop by herself. This is these lazy parents. Man, I used to get up and brush my kids' teeth for them. Open your mouth. Let me see your tongue. They used to get mad at me. My kids would tell you my mother was just too overprotective. Yes, you're my pride and joy. I can't get another one of you. I'm gonna make sure and tell you leave my sight you in the teacher's care. So if something happened to you between the time I drop you off and come back home, I know who to go to. Your damn teacher. So a Hispanic, an immigrant, pulls up, dragged the girl into the community garden. Drag her. I don't know who taught this baby, but they did a damn good job. She beat his ass when she was 12. She injured the dude so bad when she got home, she told her mama. Her mama called the police. Did you know that the immigrant dude was still laying there hurting, bleeding? I think she tried to pull his whole penis off. She was 12. Beat his ass. She met his crazy. Oh, you want me to put my mom on that? My mama told me how to take it off with my teeth. She didn't cry and, "Oh, my mommy." She fought that brother and they found him laying there bleeding. I don't know if she stabbed him with her pencil. I don't know if she ripped his pee off, but she hurt him. He couldn't even move. And he's in prison now. We're on his way to prison if he's not back on the boat to his country. But she fought his ass back. If she wouldn't have fought that brother back, the baby would be dead in the garden. And her mama was asleep. And I was so pissed. I said, why her mama ain't getting arrested? Who just let their 12-year-old daughter go out to the bus by themselves? I am so sick of these new age mamas. I am so sick of it. Y'all too busy smoking weed and drinking. Don't know what your kids watching on TV. A lot of these girls coming up missing because these boys Grown men pretending to be boys, tricking them to the mall, and they coming up missing in sex trafficking. And y'all, what happening to all these black women? Ain't nobody paying attention. Shit, I see women right now, like I'm watching my surroundings, believe me. I see women at the light, and this is what they doing. TikToks, doors unlocked, not paying no attention, walking through the mall, not seeing nothing going on around them, and somebody the whole time watching them, following them. Pull up to their house, sit in their driveway. That's you know, the car was empty and it was still running, and we seen her phone laying down, and they don't know what happened to you. Because you're too busy being cute. I feel so bad for these boys. And I really want to know what happened to them. And now they didn't add it to the Twitch list. Because Twitch didn't kill itself either. Nah. Y'all ain't gonna keep doing this to my brothers, man. Or my sisters. You're not gonna keep on deleting folks and getting away with it. A dude in the South, they found him hanging in an abandoned house. And he had a lawsuit against the police. They said he decided to just, you know what, I don't want to see the police no more. I'm gonna go on and just delete myself. They found him hanging. No. Before y'all do something else, y'all really need to study us. It's certain things that we're not going to do. Okay. Now I know a couple of people that have done things. Don't get me wrong, but the average Joe, like my son friend, he hung himself over a girl. But see, we knew he did that. You know why? He was on Facebook Live and he was crying to her, and she was telling him she didn't want him no more. I think he was 19. And he said, I'm about to kill myself. And she said, no, you're not. He said, I'm about to hang myself. And he did it on live. His grandmother was downstairs, didn't know what was going on. So she seen him do it, and several other people saw it. They called the police to his grandmama's house. The police not going to do it. The grandma like, what's going on? He was biracial. His mom, grandma was a white woman. She said, what's going on? They said, we had a report that your grandson, just deleted himself on live. No, he's upstairs. They go upstairs. He's hanging from the closet, dead. And he thought that was a way to get her back, make her feel bad. And she do. But guess what? She still went on with her life. That was about what, 5, 6 years ago? Probably got a baby, another boo. And then she telling the story, somebody killed themselves over me. I mean, it ain't gonna help you now. So if you ever thinking about that, don't do it. Life's still gonna go on. You know what I'm saying? Christmas still gonna come, Thanksgiving, summer, spring, fall, winter. It's life's still gonna go on without you. So don't think you're hurting somebody because you're hurting yourself. Don't do it. But people like Twitch and these twins, no, I don't see it. You got to tell me something that makes sense. The mother ain't telling me nothing that makes sense. She ain't telling me they had issues. Now, I need a girlfriend or a coach or somebody to step up and say they was going through something. Then I might can put the pieces together. But right now, I see two happy 19-year-old good-looking brothers that was on their way to hang out with their friends, and they end up dead in the mountains. No. And one thing about us, we normally don't go to no damn mountain. That's just study us before you do something stupid. Okay. Now, if you would have said you found them at the skating rink, in the back of the skating ring, in the back of a club, um, probably the local swimming pool. I mean, something the high school, something that makes sense. But the mountains, we ain't going up in no damn mountains. No, because we know it's coyotes up in there, it's bears, it's all kind of shit up in the mountain, and we don't mess around like that. Hell no. Unless we with a whole crew. And I want to make sure 12 of them got shotguns. We ain't going up in no mountains. And it was at the top of the mountain, y'all. The top. Who just go way up at the top of a mountain? And then pop out each other. Even if they would have said this. We found the brothers at the top of the mountain. They died from dehydration. Or they fell off the mountain. Then that would have been more believable. Not they went up to the top and said, you know what, we didn't made it. Let's do each other. Hell no. When the pawpaw came in the picture, I knew it was a lie. Because if they was gonna do that, why would they go to the top of the mountain and do it? They could do that at home. You know what I'm saying? They could have did that at home. They could do that anywhere. Who just want to climb to the top of the mountain and delete each other? It's a lie. I'm telling y'all right now. It's a lie. And if y'all believe it's something seriously wrong with you too. And I wish more people would stand up and start calling these precincts. Let's call Georgia precinct. Every single person on here and say, what y'all gonna do about them brothers? Because we ain't believing the damn suicide. We not believing that shit. Do we all got to get on a boat, a plane, a car to come down there and march? Do we all got to come down there and protest like Dr. King used to do? Because y'all not gonna keep getting away with this shit. And why are y'all so quick to just write us off with no investigation? It ain't even been a week and it's already closed. Are you kidding me? Do you know they did that with Twitch within a day or two? Oh, he killed himself. He did it. No investigation. His wife was so suspect. I'm like, it's no damn way. She's not one of the main suspects. She's not the main suspect. And she drove to the police department. She ain't called. I have to go. My boy's calling me right now. I might have to show my crazy because I don't know what they're going through right now, but it better not be no drama. But I'm about to go check out on my boys and see what they going through because they calling me back to back to back. And I pray everything okay because mama don't want to knock nobody out. Okay. But thank y'all for watching. Pray for that family. Call Georgia. Let's find out what happened to them boys because it's a lie. They didn't delete themselves. They had the whole world in their hand. I'm not believing it. I'll talk to y'all later. And if I find out any more, I will bring it back to you. But meet people crazy. You hear me? Meet they crazy. If you gonna do something to me, damn it, you can do it right here on this damn sidewalk. You hear me? I'll talk to y'all in a minute. Bye.